Hey, this is Perfect Home Guy Tommy, and I'm here with an experienced realtor, Amy. And Amy, you've been in business how many years?
22.
Almost,
Almost
yeah,
22.
2002 is when you started. And in that period of time, you have seen the good and the bad, the up and down. And currently in this season right now, we're in a series of problems where people are looking for properties, but they can't find them. There's not enough inventory, right? And also, they are being connected with sometimes the wrong realtors, and sometimes the wrong financial professionals, and sometimes the wrong contractors if they want to get involved in these fixer-uppers. So the reason for Perfect Home Remedy to exist is for you all to be able to come to one resource. Starting here, you'll be able to find the right source of lending to get you qualified for what you need to be done, even if it's a homeowner or you want to buy a home. But buying fixer-uppers can be a challenge. Now, a lot of realtors, Amy, say that doing fixer-upper loans is hard and it's difficult and it's bad. But in your experience, what makes it easier?
Well, I think 15, 20 years ago, that was probably true. It would take 45 or 60 days to close something. And now, even if it's a renovation, there's competitive situation, you need to have the competitive upper hand. So you can't come in and say, I'm going to close this in 60 days. It's not going to work. But now everything is much more streamlined. And I think
because everything's digital now, pretty much.
For sure.
Including loans and that kind of thing.
Right. So on a renovation, if you have the right team who has streamlined the process, you can actually get those closed in under 30 days. Sometimes I think we've done things before in 2.5 weeks.
We had 2-week closes before.
Yeah.
So for those who are watching right now, whether you are a home buyer or you're a home owner wanting to do renovation or list your house, maybe you need to list your house for sale and it's old and it's dated and you want to get top dollar for your home. Perfect Home Remedies where you go first. You go first because we're going to connect you with the professionals with 20 plus years experience, and these professionals, starting with a financial source that is connected with other professionals like Amy, who's been an experienced realtor, we connect you so that we match you to the right person. Because, by the way, when you go to the website and you fill in a request for information, you are not going to get some automated response. You're going to get a phone call from a real live person, because your problem, your issue, your need, your desire for your perfect home, whether it's renovation or purchasing, is personalized. Everybody that's listening and watching right now, all your needs are separate and different from somebody else. So there's no such thing as some automated web anything. This is not an automated site. It is a community service, and it's going to be national. Right now it's local, but it's going to be national because we lock you in. We don't lock you in, we just give you choices that you've never had before. So Amy, in my experience, that gosh, I've just kind of gleaned that maybe 5% of realtors know what you know and can do what you do. You know, the other 95% just haven't had experience with it. They know what renovations are or whatever, but they usually restrict that to the trashed house, okay? That's not for everybody. But move-in readies are for everybody, whether you're a previous homeowner and you want to sell the house and take the equity out of that and put it into a fixer-upper. Is there an example where the buyer made money at the purchase?
Absolutely. I think this is a perfect product for first-time home buyers, yet a lot of them would be scared. They would think, we don't have the money to tackle this or fix this up, but they want the nice, fancy, pretty things. So what they don't understand is that life is negotiable. We just had one with first-time home buyers where we had all of their closing costs paid. We had some of the repairs done. I mean, they've practically gotten a brand new house. In fact, it will be a brand new house.
When it's done, yeah. It's renovated.
Where they're moving their mother in, which they never thought they'd be able to do. But it was a beautiful, beautiful house and an incredible opportunity. So please don't discount that. I think there are a lot of agents out there who would never even think about doing a renovation, and as little as if it needs flooring, if it needs carpet, those little things, you can tack all of those into a renovation product.
Absolutely.
And have a great looking nice house if you were cash poor. In fact, that particular buyer came to closing, and I think he was ready to strike a check for $1,900 for his closing costs, and this is after getting $35,000 off of the house and another $18,000 in closing costs. And then we were able to tell him he didn't know any money at closing, so he literally came to the closing table with zero.
And the house appraised for more than we were than he bought
equity.
it for.
Yeah.
So he had instant equity. Also, again, you're not going to get this kind of service or these opportunities unless you and those you care about like, subscribe, and share. Perfect Home Remedy. That right here on this page, you like, subscribe, and share, and you're going to help people that you care about in addition to yourself. Because maybe you don't need what we're talking about, but you know people who do. People who have been given and referred to the not experienced realtor, the not experienced financial professional, the contractors who don't always give you fair prices and reasonable prices. There's so many
The
details.
closing companies who don't know how to handle the properly.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah, absolutely.
It's from start to finish. We come together as a team and make things happen and work well together. We know exactly who to call, when to call, how to call, and get the job done quickly and efficiently.
It happens quickly, and gosh, I did learn this product at Wells Fargo, and the last 5 loans that I had before I left there, I had all clear to close in 25 days. These were purchase fixer-uppers. So for any realtors that are afraid you can't close quickly, well, you're just dealing with the wrong lenders. Right. So we'll connect you, we'll match you and your buyer to the right lender in your zip code, and that's what Perfect Home Remedy does. So again, the opportunities are limited. And one last opportunity I was just talking earlier about with Amy is that Perfect Home Remedy is now getting into the opportunity where we can help pre-sell. If you are a buyer and you want to move into a move-in ready house, well, there's plenty of investors and people that have just completed the renovation. But you need the right loan professional to put you into that. So Perfect Home Remedy can get you connected to some of these investment flips, is what they call them. So if you don't want to deal with fixer-upper, you don't have to. You can use Perfect Home Remedy. We'll put you in touch with a home in your neighborhood that is ready to move in. It's already renovated, and we can pre-sell it to you. Realtors and brokers are kind of prohibited by regulations from pre-selling before it's ready, and so that's what Perfect Home Remedy can do for you. So we can find these properties that are in your area. So let us know your zip code, let us know your need if you're a purchaser or you're a homeowner that wants to refinance. There's so many options for you. That's what Perfect Home Remedy does. So
one last thing I'd like to bring up. In a very competitive market, it is really important to set yourself up for success, and part of that is working with experienced people who are known in the industry to get the job done. I cannot tell you how many competitive situations that I am involved in where the offers might be identical, but those agents, the listing agents and those sellers, are going to go with the team that they know can get the job done from start to finish. So it's just imperative right now in the market, and this is national. We have a national shortage of homes.
Yeah, and lastly, for those who are scared of interest rates, the interest rates for the national historic American average from the 70s to today is 6 to 7%. When you and I started in the business in the 02, you and I started in the business in 02, 03, the rates were 6 and 7% from 02 all the way through the market crash of 08. And so now they're at the national averages. So you're not losing money to get rates, the property values are going up 4%. And by the way, there are people in the media who've been misleading the public because the property values have been going up 4%. Every market is different, so just general average, since 2017. But professionals in the media keep saying, oh, the market's going to crash, the values are going to drop. No, they're talking about an 08 thing that has nothing to do with inflation. Inflation is your enemy to delay. Inflation is your enemy, and when you don't buy or renovate now, it's costing you more money next year and next year and next year, or you could be adding value to your property by doing it now, by buying now and getting professionals to help you. So Perfect Home Remedy, like and subscribe, but more importantly, share with people you care about. That's what we're here to do. Thank you.